NiKo is Counter-Strike's most unbelievable, heartbreaking anomaly. He's the deagle god, works harder than anyone on the server, and delivers it with a fraction of the resources.
3 more CTs left, Dennis and NiKo. Key men here because they've got big armor, and NiKo's putting in more damage. But what is that? No! 4 kills! You can't do this! There's only one more person to find! Down to the 1 versus 1. Is he really gonna ace? NiKo! There is a reason he's called the best player in the world.
They get traded back quickly by Tabson. Next comes in with a kill. NiKo round towards 4. It gets 3 and the 4.
Kerrigan dies in the last round. So too to see in this one. Oh, the auto sniper that gives the Liquid their best chance, except that NiKo's still in the back of the sight. And he's got accuracy, he's got, oh my god!
Player peeks into the connector and a nice bait on the site from Order, but NiKo, 2 shots and 2 kills. Oh, NiKo!
4 big clan imminent. Unless NiKo's dig hits more than that. He's got 2. Oh! Let's go! NiKo! That is abhorrent! 4 with the deagle, make it 5 and ace from NiKo!
Even though NiKo is one of the best players of all time, his legacy is still in question. Because when it matters most, NiKo just can't win.
As Cloud9 sets the push up. Oh, it's happened!
Times it to perfection. And Simple sitting. No!
He missed the shot! That's gonna be
It's only NiKo, there's no time! He just has to watch that clock tick down! This is it! Na'Vi! I've taken the major!
The first CS2 major in Copenhagen was NiKo's best shot at starting fresh. And yet with redemption at hand, everything slipped out of NiKo's reach once more.
1 more kill! Wonderful gets it! Sometimes your opponent's just having a really good day.
All right, so before we get into today's video, just a friendly reminder that the Score Esports' Faceit clan is still open to new members. Play with yours truly, collect points you can spend in the shop on some new skins, and just enjoy the good vibes. It's fun, it's free, and you don't have to worry about the frickin' cheaters for once. All right, so in CSGO, you'd be hard-pressed to think of many names more illustrious than NiKo.
I mean, he's the best rifler of all time. I'm pretty confident in saying that.
Incredible aim, clutch plays, and versatility across multiple roles. NiKo could do it all.
Mouse's buy is going to be torn away from them very, very quickly by Titan.
Oh my god, NiKo gets 3, 4! Oh my lungs, I don't believe it! Shox then has just to find 1 more. The molly isn't going to touch him. And what on earth has just happened? As deagle is on fire and Shox is going to walk into it as well. NiKo is on fire.
That the flash would collide with a player should they be there. There is a player there though, which maybe will catch him off guard. The CT's unable to trade this frag. Switching out from AK-47, he's got 20 seconds. I think he thinks sandwich is clear. Doesn't quite get the kill, but NiKo is just too good. This is ridiculous, a 4K from him.
They're so gathered in that main position.
This is NiKo's field day.
Yeah, he could not believe the frags that are being fed to him now as 2 come through, 1 through the smoke. And even more, oh, he lines him up, knocks him down. Astralis just skittles in NiKo's alley.
But NiKo's career has been marked by tragedy. Loss after loss held him back from the legendary status he undoubtedly deserved. And to understand why those losses are so tragic, you first need to understand something. NiKo is insane. NiKo didn't get to where he is by taking the same road as nearly every other CS superstar. NiKo isn't an opper. No, he took a much more humble path to the top.
Going to look to wrap in towards the A site very quick with the utility pouring on through. It's a full set execution coming in. And Legia will start to enter alongside his teammates, but Kerrigan's there being a linchpin, does take the first man. They get traded back quickly by Tabson. Next comes in with a kill. NiKo round towards 4. It gets 3 and the 4th. Perfectly placed from NiKo.
He's a rifler, a far less glamorous role with not nearly as many resources thrown at it by the rest of the team, and fewer opportunities for bombastic pop-offs. And yet, his stats are on par with, and often better than even his most accomplished off-wielding contemporaries. Moreover, NiKo excels in situations where he's truly strapped for resources. Rounds like ecos and pistols, where other players of his caliber might falter without their full buy. In fact, NiKo is known as the Deagle God, a title that no other player has ever been able to touch.
Needs to offer some resistance here. Your Kindar gone. NiKo. Oh!
everybody has NiKo stickers on their freaking deagle because they remember the old days with the mouse and so on.
3 more CTs left, then it's a NiKo. Team men here because they've got big armor, and NiKo's putting in more damage. Well, what is that? No! 4 kills! How did he can't do this? There's only one more person to find. Down to the 1 versus 1. Is he really going to ace? NiKo, there is a reason he's called the best player in the world, and I think we're witnessing it. Absolutely ridiculous. That's disgusting. That's vile.
And while it might look like NiKo is outclassed by players like ZywOo or Simple, you just can't underestimate the impact that being an AWPer or even a hybrid rifler has on a player's numbers. Not that the AWP requires no skill or anything, but it is easier to get kills with, which is why you typically put your best player on it. The gun is built for deleting people, meaning that there are often times when opponents are just fish in a barrel for a talented and accurate AWPer. So the fact that NiKo took the #2 spot in HLTV's top 20 in 2023 without using the game's most impactful weapon or winning a major is sheer insanity. If you break those stats down further, NiKo was doing the most damage per round out of everyone playing, AWPers included. And because he's so good at rifling and deagling, NiKo is always a threat, whether or not the team has money to spend, which can make a huge difference to those crucial rounds. Up until very recently, NiKo actually held the record for the best individual performance at a CS event, with a rating no one managed to top during CSGO's lifespan. An absolutely incredible feat for someone playing in NiKo's position.